Karen Covey, divorce lawyer, mediator, educator, and the author of When Happily Ever After Ends, How to Survive Your Divorce Emotionally, Financially, and Legally. I'd like to welcome you today to my 2-minute divorce tips. These are real answers to your divorce questions. And the question I'd like to answer today is one that I hear from parents very often, which is, how am I supposed to communicate with my ex? He or she drives me crazy. It's impossible. And the answer is, if you have children, it's not only possible, but it's necessary. You have to find a way to communicate. You don't have to like each other, but you do have to be able to talk to each other. So how to do that? Well, the first thing is to find a way to communicate that works for you. What do I mean? Well, if talking face-to-face always ends up in a fight, then that's something you want to avoid. You want to find a way to communicate that reduces the conflict to a minimum. So if talking in person doesn't work, you can try talking on the phone. Actually, a lot of times that doesn't work so well either. Then you want to go to either texting or emailing. But if even those don't minimize the conflict, there are tools that you can use, and one that I like a lot is called Our Family Wizard. And you can go to OurFamilyWizard.com and sign up. You get an account, your ex gets an account, and I think it's something like $25 or $35 a year. It's not a lot of money, but it's a software tool where all of your email communications about the children go through Our Family Wizard. So it keeps a record of what was said and what wasn't said. It's a very, very helpful tool. So that tends to minimize the conflict between the two of you, because you know that if there's ever a question about what was said or what wasn't, the record is right there, and it can be shown to a judge in court if you need to do that. The other thing that's nice about the tool is that there's a calendar in there, and you can schedule whatever the kids' activities, when they have to be picked up from school, what's going on with them. So it gives you some really useful tools that you can use to help you communicate with your ex if that kind of communication is difficult. And then hopefully over time, things will get better. It doesn't always work that way, but often it does. And if you limit your communication to just things that are about your children, that will also help. So I hope this has given you at least some ideas of what you can use to minimize your conflict and make your communication with your ex better. I hope so. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next 2-minute divorce tip.